Okay, this is the application of Plum flower style. So first of all, before we get into the main series, we'll just go over some basic components of the moves. So these are just attacks you can throw out at any time. So the first combo is a punch like this, like a long jab, followed by a snap kick into a longer punch while blocking with this arm. Next combo move is you get an angle off to the side of the empty stance. All the same empty stance rules apply. You pound down, and then you punch here and you pull it back right into here. And then the third attack is snap kick. Grab and catch your opponent between this triangle, either the leg or the body. Jumping kick, and then a jumping tornado kick, followed by a sweep. So after you do your jumping kick, you do this jumping tornado kick, and then you use that momentum to trip your opponent over this back leg. Then of course, at any point you can jump in and hit him with a chamber punch. The chamber punch, it's not a chamber punch where you're grabbing with the hands, you're just punching right directly with the fists. Okay, now the main goal of this style is to get into this position so you can do that foot sweep and sweep your opponent off their feet. In order to set this up, you can kick, then spin into it and foot sweep, or you can spin, then kick and enter the foot sweep. And those will both let you enter into like a higher percentage way of finishing it. But if you don't want to do that, you can just go right here, foot sweep from there. After you foot sweep, or if you're here, ideally you want to foot sweep like that. That's the strongest one. But if your opponent moves away, you can come up, punch them like this, and then foot sweep like that, which is not as strong, but it will still work. Then there's the slide tackle move, where you step, then this hand, this leg, it plants, and it pulls the slide tackle in to get you a strong slide tackle. After you slide tackle them, you might want to move your legs around to get them off balance some more, and then you can come up into a punch like this or like that. You can just slide tackle anytime, of course, but it works better if your opponent has momentum to them. So in order to get momentum, you can do a snap kick, which will let you reach in and grab your opponent like this. Then you want to throw them to that side. Once they've been thrown, now it's time to hit your slide tackle. Or you can grab your opponent's wrist, bring them around, twist them, bring them up, pinch them together, and then push off with your leg, which will again give you momentum for your slide tackle move. Additionally, you can set up momentum from the slide tackle from the leg sweep position by just pushing your opponent instead of doing the slide tackle. And you can, from this position, instead of pushing them with this, or you push them here instead of slide tackling, you can go right into a kick and then drop down to the leg sweep position. So in that way, the leg sweep position and the slide tackle position can kind of lead into each other.